This is Unity Broadcasting Online Television, connecting voices. This is Unity Broadcasting Online Television, connecting voices.
Unity Broadcasting Television don't come for unify, sensitize, and inform Salon people home and abroad. Broadcasting TV don't come.
For developments now we country TV.
Unify, sensitize, and inform we all.
For developments now we nation salon.
Unity Broadcasting TV don't come.
For developments now we country TV.
Unify, sensitize, and inform we all.
For developments now we nation salon.
We now independent media house. We dey here for unify, sensitize, and inform. Sierra Leoneans home and abroad.
We dey here so for talk, but wetin dey happen? Political discussion.
You for know about salon politics.
Religious messages, entertainment self no go left bien.
We no go left nothing bien no.
Broadcasting TV don't come.
For developments now we country TV.
Unify, sensitize, and inform we all.
For developments now we nation salon.
Unity Broadcasting TV don't come.
For developments now we country TV.
Unify, sensitize, and inform we all.
For developments now we nation salon.
This not the team them where we dey talk about
Sierra Leone political history,
defeating the lives of fake people.
Waiting they be na social media.
One-on-one interview, we go bring you all the hot topics.
Unity Broadcasting TV say,
and we let myself and better salon.
Indeed, good morning, Larry Lekusef and Betty Salon. Today na Tuesday, October 14, 2025. With this one for say, good morning, welcome to the second edition of the program Unity Morning Show, where they come to you live. Now, Unity Broadcasting Online Television, and we alternate the broadcast from Monday to Friday, 7:30 in the morning. And we broadcast live from we studios, now 48 Circa Steven Street, Freetown, and through the Facebook page, YouTube, TikTok, and we other social media handle them we watch you from. And we present this edition of the program to you. This is the second edition. Our name Yusuf Moxie Suma.
And me na Elizabeth Kefu Igembe. Inside today's show, we go talk about the president in speech where he be make na parliament on August 7. Today we will get inside the studio a member of the APC parliamentary member go come talk to we, and also the SAPP parliamentary member, and go come for can scrutinize the president in speech for tell we what are waiting good for that speech day.
Indeed, so continue further with three members. You say send the text message to the number 076-946-948. We can also read the messages and also through the Facebook page. Like Lizzie said, you know, they can talk to two honorable members. Them one will come up from the ruling SLPP party, and also don't forget one from the APC party. We can talk to in at the studio this morning about what President during speech will make inside August 7 this year. Beside that speech, honorable members said the open session for debates. That speech, well, members in that speech, President Bio talk a whole lot concerning how he don't make this country in progress one, including in faith salon at the big changer, when they inside the big changer, and we go discuss much about that one day. So continue for day with three. The program, the Unity Morning Show, it can be live from Unity Broadcasting Online Television. We'll go take a quick message from the production team. We'll come back.
As government and stakeholder them, they continue to implement the Productive Social Safety Net and Youth Employment Program (PSSNYE), where World Bank we don't give Salon government $42 million for. National Commission for Social Action (NACSA) they use part of this amount for transfer money to us and family them. We pay per smack. Now area them will not receive nothing yet through the Social Safety Net Program. For sake of this, government will extend this facility to new hostel we pay the money. Same way so, NACSA they use part of this money for give money to Salon people for start their own business, train and mentor people people them and connect them for agricultural program them with the government and non-governmental organization body them they operate. NACSA they also give this money to over 7,000 youths them to provide them with short-term work opportunity them upline through the sustainable cash for work program.
As all this dey be, Freetown City Council go use spend this money for about over 6,000 youths them for clean the city and do other public work them na Freetown.
The National Youth Commission NACON go use some of this money for support new and old youth group them for open their own business them na Freetown. Inside they go able get access to money, training and counseling, but how for improve their own business them.
And then go implement this program na Bo, Makeni, Kenema, Port Loko and Freetown.
For complaints, comments and inquiries, call Anti-Corruption Commission or 077-985-985 or 077-986-986 or toll-free line on Africell, QCell and Orange 8515. This message will come out from the Anti-Corruption Commission ACC with support from the World Bank, UNICEF and the government of Sierra Leone. As government and stakeholder them, they continue to implement the Productive Social Safety Net and Youth Employment Program PSSNYE, where World Bank we don't give Salon government $42 million for. National Commission for Social Action (NACSA) they use part of this amount for transfer money to us and family them. We poor per smart. Now area them will not receive nothing yet through the Social Safety Net Program. For sake of this, government will extend this facility to new hostel we pour the money. Same way so, NACSA they use part of this money for give money to Salon people for start their own business, train and mentor people them and connect them for agricultural program them with the government and non-governmental organization body them they operate. NACSA they also give this money to over 7,000 youths them to provide them with short-term work opportunity them upline through the sustainable cash for work program.
As all this dey be, Freetown City Council go use spend this money for about over 6,000 youths them for clean the city and do other public work them na Freetown.
The National Youth Commission NACON go use some of this money for support new and old youth group them for open their own business them na Freetown. Inside they go able get access to money, training and counseling, but how for improve their own business them.
And then go implement this program na Bo.
All right, good morning and welcome back. Today we did Unity Broadcasting Online Televisions with office day now for Chaka State. Usai we go talk about the president in speech who's on August 7. He will make a speech in Parliament. Today we get inside the studio an APC member of Parliament and we will be joined by an SAPP member of Parliament where go come for let us scrutinize the president in speech. The question where we they ask, waiting indeed good for this speech. Sierra Leoneans, will help me join and welcome APC member of Parliament, Honorable Mariam Abangura, in a member of Parliament for the Western Area Urban District. Good morning and welcome to Unity Broadcasting.
Good morning, Elizabeth.
Thanks, you. Okay. Thanks for coming. Morning. We're glad you for getting us to you today and any other time.
Thank you.
And same way, so we dey expect Engineer Fala Tengbe, when are the SLPP member of Parliament, Kailam District. It's just called say. He go join we shortly inside the studio.
Indeed. So you for the watch. I want to make clear continue for watch and be part of the program. Send you text message on 076-946-948 or drop your comments now with social media handles there. Any other side we watch we from. So like Lizzie say, they can talk about President Bio's speech where he gave na Parliament August 7, 2025. So we asked the question, we in a Unity, we sit down as a production team and ask the question, what's really good about that speech day? So one for can discuss about that one day today na the program this morning. Honorable Mariam Abangura from the APC. Would they expect Honorable Engineer Fala Tengbe from Kainlau for joining himself now from SLPP so for can join we na the program this morning. So Honorable, we want to start with you. You look the smile. I don't know, perhaps even the opposition. I don't know whether the opposition self see the speech so good. If I'm for let people know about the speech or talk about the speech. So let's start with on August 7, President Biogo delivered a speech to a member of Parliament and the people in the country. Take me through waiting exactly una as opposition na Parliament make up of that speech day.
Thank you. Like we will say, the people of Sierra Leone don't tire with speeches. Because honestly, if you ask me, I will say, Apart from the proposed PR, we may see I'm saying that the other way we not good. All the other things that we write here, in writing, it's good, but we are far beyond that now. We want to see implementation. Because if you see all the things them we put, like for instance, the money them we allocate for the basic amenities of life, let's say water. Even in the city, we are still struggling, we are battling. Water na crisis. Me don't take 45 years this year. Me age. From I born to now, the area where me born, the eastern part of Freetown, still they cry for pipe-borne water. Even the water well, they're not visible. So I go say in writing, it's good, but all waiting there, it's not really visible. The people of Sierra Leone don't tire with just writing and speeches. We want to see actions.
All right, so let me start around President Bio in Big Five Changer. Yeah. So inside that particular speech day, it make mention of how in governments don't try so hard for make sure say it succeed inside in fit salon. Where according to the president, in steady and readily they make progress in that area there. So as a member of parliament, one of our responsibilities now for hold this government accountable and do some checks and balances. What do you think as member of parliament from the APC? Specifically in that area, the outside President Bio say he is making progress for the fit salon. Is it something visible or practical?
Well, like I say, all waiting there in writing, you find but it's not visible. Okay, for instance, the first big changer, where you say the fit salon. Me, I can say it's good that the government now, they sing for saying they lay premium on fit salon. But honestly, they're not a do we favor, not duty. Because if you look to the Constitution, pursuant to Section 1571C, tell you say, it is on the government for provide adequate food for its subjects. In as much as the government, they say, feed salon, progress day, go na the market. How many of we rice, we local produce rice day? And even with local producers, even costly more than the imported rice. And again, how many homes? Imagine the rest now, 650. The minimum wage now 800,000. How many homes able to provide? If you say you are making progress, the affordability, I think say gets for be. And secondly, in his speech, he say he diversify with egg. That sounds funny for the people of Sierra Leone. Honestly, how many homes they prefer egg to rice? Egg is 5,000. One. Is that really feasible? Is that rational, or is that okay for the people of Sierra Leone? So for me, it's good that it did now and pen in paper. And we will continue to tell the people of Sierra Leone, say, the government in first big change and a fit salon, and we will force them, we will cry out, we will make noise for making them make them visible, not only on just pen and paper. They say the fit salon, so much money and no allocate to them, we foresee them, not just in pen and paper, black and white.
So like you say, President Bio, they diversify the fit salon to egg production. The question next one I go on for ask, you see the one day for we something achievable?
I think say back to it, I just don't answer. I
It's
not
something
say
achievable.
no.
All right. So when you talk about the way President Bio talk about the fit salon, another thing again they kind of people in mind, you know, agriculture need to go without good roads and all that. We see you as honorable member of parliament from the opposition side, don't they do for make sure say President Bio consider not only for the bring machines them or maybe for the support, let's say fertilizers to farmers there, but for think about the good roads as well.
Well, if you follow parliament, as we as an opposition, we always don't raise concerns of the road system. Because like what you say, without a very good road network, all this not achievable. Because if you plant here, you don't get a good road for just transport. What you plant or the fertilizers, it's just like no work done. So we see and say na premium, and we don't dey advocate, we don't dey cry to the government for make am possible, for make the goods them accessible for the citizens.
All right. The empowerment of the farmers them, like we always say, these are the people who they do the work. Well, according to President Bio, the speech we give now that they don't make sure say they empower farmers them for do this work here very well through the I mean SCADEP and the project. They don't make sure say they empower them farmers there. So to start with, empowerment of them farmers are now one, but for giving them the tools where they need. I don't know whether as member of parliament I don't go beyond for do checks and balances, whether the feed salon in the area of empowering the farmers them really they happen on the streets them.
Well, unfortunately, me not a member of the agriculture committee. I say I go be part of the oversight. But one thing where I go say, if even that don't happen, and they say it not reflects to the ordinary lives of the people, because if you take pepper at 10,000 for cup, I believe say if government they give subsidy to farmers, they empower farmers. I think say if for sure na the market, so we locally produce items. One, the prices for good on. But if you see all anything they inflate, even we locally produce rice at 7,000 na market. So I think I go tell the ordinary man, say nothing has been done. Because if you say now this na unity, I don't care, na radio station, they operate. I mean you don't so comfortable one at the talk. So you don't need extra thing for do. If you they support anything, if for sure na the lives of the people.
All right, Honorable, we don't see you don't express how everything we president say na paper a day you want for see practicality. But the past governments then, former presidents Roma bin say attitude in a change. Tijan Kabasef say Salomon get bad that. You not believe say na the attitude of Sierra Leoneans they cause all of this when not just paper with the seed and here.
Well, I make me say we get a leadership. Government they lead. And I believe say monitoring and see that things they in place now one of the duties of a government. So if presidents the eye and fire as it pleases. So I think say the report same way they get the feedback from the ordinary people for making know say oh XYZ no they operate fine. Waiting again no reflect. So now make we day as members of parliament, we go talk them, we go cause noise for say Opa, what you don't write so we not see them, we know they see them. For instance, inside this in speech, he say they try for achieve 5,000 jobs for the youths. Brilliant, that's fine. Because if you check, the youths are the heartbeats of this nation. But honestly, Elizabeth, you don't see these 5,000 jobs to the youths. The only job we may see that are even the self-employed job of the youths now that clean salon, where the kush, the drug don't put semper, the tramadol and so much don't put semper. You go see the small picking in the anesthesia, clean salon. You don't book, you don't sweep, you don't clean. Here are these jobs. Where the youths man they will get her. Honest, we get for be honest to be safe. Firstly, you don't see her. If you don't see her, you say come in at the east. The only job we see at the self-employed clean salon. That's all. What the boy then take up on themselves because of the drug we don't scatter.
All right, inside president's speech, one of the major things where we see it they do or we talk about na feed salon, we na in second mandate flagship program. As a member of parliament, where every constituency or every member of parliament is expected to get at least a farm where they aim for produce. You as member of parliament in the West District, you get any plans for make feed salon actualize in Sierra Leone?
That's always been my dream. Because I think say one of the basic amenities of life na food. Because you only claim say they live where you get access to decent food. So me no day against the feed salon, and I think say whenever I get the opportunity for lay me hands on them, I will do them. I get that intention. But like I say, even the members of parliament, always when they say they give so how many from the opposition go claim say government don't support. Forget what me first na free to the yeah, farm business not today. The one they really upline. How many? I'm not going to say none, but I don't think say me don't hear MPC from the opposition side. Say me I get farm when they don't sponsor me from government. No.
All right, so President's been also last week they around with the agricultural minister and they pass around different farms then where we see maize, we see other things then. As a member of parliament, waiting are your impression about that, more especially where it don't go launch a seed where they intend for give farmers then. Waiting are your impression to that?
Well, you don't already conclude, you say the intention. Don't intend. Okay. They wait for see the execution. You want for see practicality. You want for see reality. Me all this, I can say now for the news. I want go na markets na morning, I meet pepper 1,000. I want go, somebody tell me, say today the rest, wala rest, or country rest, I meet a 1 leon or 2 leon. Because honestly, the 650,000 by even the imported rice, if they pay that cleaner 800,000, able afford 1 bag rice. No. So even homes not able afford a meal per day. And it's not about me or you, it's about the ordinary man. Government for be for everybody. Whether you belong, you not belong, food, shelter, health, for be affordable, cut across, regardless of who's you dey.
Before my colleague come inside, Sierra Leoneans, this now Unity Broadcasting morning show, where they expect the SLPP member of parliament from Kailan district for make a join with shortly. But in the meantime, we dey inside the studio with APC member of parliament, Western Rural District, Western Urban District, Madam Mariama, where they talk to we about the feed salon, and we ask her the question whether the president in speech waiting actually good about her. So, Honorable, we don't actually see president say they give eggs to picking them. As last mandate's in flagship program was education. It wants to say every child eats egg. Is that really something we for be proud of? A child eating egg when not something picking for don't they eat from where it grab part of a nourishment, and something really we if he says Sierra Leoneans for clap and hail for be proud of?
Well, we don't pass the stage for just clap for speeches, as they say and again. This
no, I'm talking about the egg side.
Nah, the egg side, the cancel.
Yes.
I wonder if my mama na bonjila, or gola untonkia, or gele umbaja don't see egg from where them this year starts. Chocolate of the Peking, because the African setting, now what the mama gets the Peking they get, because you know they call the papa them. How many Peking them from where president say egg na 5,000 leos. Imagine how many parents they afford them for 1 egg. So it's good if you come to reality, because the egg gets nutrients what Peking they need. It's good for the Peking them, but it's not feasible.
All right.
Who's mama when I'm in a market? They go take 5,000, go buy 1 egg, you get 6 Peking. They must egg then go eat. See that they go show.
I know the issues are many. The human capital development from page 5, where President Bio talk about human capital development, and one side where I will focus on now the basic education, where according to President Bio, they don't make sure say in government don't make sure say watch page 5 under the game changer 2 when at the human capital development, watch point 38. Osain talk say we have built over 1,500 classrooms and improved wash facilities in schools nationwide. Retention, especially among girls and returning child mothers, has increased through the provision of sanitary pads, first aid kits, and school feeding program across the 15 districts. You fall on one of those districts, and with waiting President Bill write or say now this in speech, we want for asking as member of parliament, you get any school na your district, western area, urban district, so say you don't make sure, say as member of parliament, you don't really go and check, say 1,500 classrooms then daily.
Well, the 1,500 classrooms, I mean, districts, may not see them. The only thing within this chapter, or this
so you just speak a little bit back.
The only thing within this 38 where I think say don't reflect, I mean, district, na the sanitary parts.
Okay.
Without no prejudice, then a good take where the first lady don't do. Though not to all picking them don't benefit, but most of the picking them, and they visible, we see them. They don't go Richard Allen when I'm in this state, of course the East. Picking and don't benefit.
Quick one. What do you mean not to all picking and don't benefit? We understand, say, even they all over the country.
Not to all school they go, now they say. Because you not go now all schools, so all man not go benefit.
Okay.
All the picking they go now one school. Like for the East, I can vividly say Richard Allen. You don't go Richard Allen. I think you don't go Ahmadiyya. So all the picking they go Ahmadiyya. So if the picking they want to go Ahmadiyya and Richard Allen, they no benefit.
As a member of parliament, we don't draw your attention to that?
Well, yes.
I think the one I really they raise now the well.
Yeah, but we raise that. But again, if somebody do good, na small. The intention and we don't begin to say it go by. You get for cut across. Not all man go get for a start. But the mere fact when they say they execute, I don't see how many they do them. I think say I get for give and calculate to that say yes. I don't see the first they give the sanitary parts. But this was on the returning of mothers, girl mothers to school. I think that is visible. I don't see them. When a very good one for empower the girl child. And
the school feeding, now that one love can talk about now. I mean, on a scale of 10, how you go rate that one day? For this sanitary part, you make it clear, say yes, you don't see them. Although not all of the school center you how they represent a parliament. You talk around returning girls, mother, whatever, in a school. You don't see that one day again. Now they come to the school feeding. Is this something we don't see in your community?
You don't see one na free on. One for apply no.
So you don't see none.
The streets, me not see none. No see am, I no hear.
So is it that this government lack consultation with members of parliament whenever they do, especially when the opposition, whenever they take up certain decisions or make up a move for develop the country?
Well, I think that's not a major problem because, honestly, not an issue because this government gets the majority in a parliament. And because they get the majority in a parliament, any major laws where you see we're not able to create an impact, we go make noise. Like I say, we go cause noise, we go raise alarm to the people. But when it's reached to decision making, if they want for decide in their your way, like we don't always do, then they go by the way.
Alright, so we still inside this page 5. Now we come to page 6. We say President Bill talk page 6.40. We say President Bill say our government fully covers NPSC, BK and WAS exam fee. We provide tuition subsidies for all public and government assisted schools, including institutions for learners with special needs, ensuring no child denied education due to financial hardship. This is another thing again where for many a time we don't see teachers, heads of schools to say they raise alarm about their school subsidies and all that. And this recent time before school help, you see teachers they lay down tools. They say no teacher no for go teach. Does this mean this waiting there that this paper really not the happen at your side? No, because we actually asking questions around your side because you know we work all over salon. But within your own side, I believe you get for the do some checks around for know whether anything need to happen. So that make it the ask.
You don't really answer the question, but you say you see where teachers they lay down then tools say on the teach.
Yeah, well,
had it been said and pay because it was all over news. Say they not pay with subsidies, so we know they work for that. And then left out teachers their names. It was all over. So because you already get the answer. But let me come back. The fully paid fees for NPSC Beke was not only starts now. It don't start from the past governments, the annexed by Kuruma government. The girl child returning to school, not only now we start. Then just the because governments are continuity. So not like a new thing. From the then APC, we don't start for pay fees. And that is good. And if we continue again, we get for saying a good thing because really education fundamental of any development of a state, and we need them in Sierra Leone. So it's good, but you all know say crisis day.
Right.
The recent school saga show you say it is not properly done.
All right, Honorable, quickly, Sierra Leoneans go on know which oversight committees then you did.
Well, me a member of the Labour Committee, a member of the Sports Committee, Environment Committee, and Communication.
All right, you don't show the 4 areas then where you did. Now, let me come to education. My colleague just asked question about education. Today, which date today? Today na the 14th, right? October 14th.
Yeah.
Up to date, what results not come out. President inside in speech, he talk say, in aim now for develop the human capital development, now for develop the youth, now for make sure say education be accessible to everybody. Now today na the 14th day of October. Time like this, parents in the run around for gain admission for the beginning for Gona college. Today, what's result not come out? As a member of parliament, waiting at some of the checks they una don't put as una don't begin for tell thank you to president about the speech where he give you.
Well, as I say again, me not a member of the education committee, but one thing we clear here, if you go na shop, you want this pen, you pay for and they give you. Meaning, if governments they say you don't pay fully, why the delay? I think say then get a responsibility for come out to parents them and give the reasons why the delay. Then owe them to the nation. Also come them for being with general skills. Okay, Elizabeth, you don't pay me for this people in my spend, but now you know available because of XYZ. You get for be accountable to the people where you lead. Now the people where you lead and then give you the mandate. So any side for any reason, because we are human, any other thing can happen. Sometimes you can say, I go by this. But naturally, incidents can go happen. We go stop you. By the way, it's possible.
But una as opposition, una dey for give we checks and balances.
Of course, we don't raise them. If they follow parliament, we don't raise the issues so many times. Even when they left out names of candidates for the WAS, the Beke, we dey raise them, left out paying the less payments of subsidies. We dey, as you say, we dey for raise alarm.
So the government still listen, una. The government really take things into consideration.
I go say no because if then they take we for don't see positive strides.
All right, Lord left video. We did try to get Honorable Engineer Fala Tengbe from Kailao District. We actually supposed to get an studio. On the way they come, he gets stuck with the traffic. However, one forget her online as they follow take good journey at the studio. Honorable, good morning.
Is it there?
Honorable?
We get Honorable on the line. All right. Why should they wait for Honorable Engineer for joining me from Kaya?
Is Honorable on the line?
Is he on the line?
I think we get some network problem this morning for join Honorable on the line this morning for joining and take part in the program. Is Honorable on the line, please? All right. Well, let me wait. See, we get some challenge with the network. Forget Honorable Ejida Fala Tengbe from Kailao. Let me see how we will reach out to them. But let me also come for discuss because education not only the basic side we get the technical side of the education. And inside President Bio's speech now. And make it clear that over the past year in government through the Ministry of Technical and Higher Education, don't make sure say they don't advance the vision for include skills based innovation led education system to the youth man and other side. So I know you community perhaps not will get a higher education institutes. I stand to be correct, or I sit to be corrected because I see that.
Western urban, it's a fit on get.
Okay, so as a member of parliament, we don't get honorable.
Honorable, are you there?
Yes.
All right.
Morning.
Okay, good morning. It's good talking to you. We actually hope for getting at the studio in the next perhaps 10-15 minutes.
The line is poor. The line is poor.
Honorable, will they get you right on in the studio? You they get we?
Yes, I managed to get you soon.
All right. So, good morning and welcome to Unity Morning Show.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
All right. So now we get Honorable Mariama from the All People's Congress inside the studio, and they try for talk about the president in speech. As una member of parliament from the ruling party, they tell thank you to the president, and at the same time the opposition party they try for scrutinize the president in speech. Now the question where Unity Broadcasting with the post owner, what is good about this speech?
Yeah, thank you very much, my sister. So the presidential address has been a very good one. It was a very good speech. In fact, to me, it was not only an ordinary speech, it goes beyond a speech because it gives you hope as a nation. It tells us how we've been there and USA will currently be, and with the successes and the gains we will make, USA will head for by 2030. So that make them go beyond an ordinary speech. Rather, now be a productive engagement with Parliament and the nation.
But Honorable, the APC member of Parliament inside the studio just talk say, na paper where they see the speech, and not practical, it just dey in theory. What do you go make of that?
To me, I would say that is provocative to the nation, considering the fact say, as a government, we all know how we come on. Now, this country, the slogans have been there, agenda for prosperity, agenda for change in terms of agriculture. They were just ordinary political slogans. But today, we don't take to mechanization of this country. And that's why you see rice don't drop at the local market from where it were 1,000 to somewhere 520,000. And for some brand of rice, you get at 600. So that they tell you, say, the feed salon project don't begin the work and it don't become effective. We also see the practicality whereby WFP, the imports, dropped from 90% to 60%. So that was a huge shift. We also depict the fact that 30% we WFP in the imports in this country, now the local farmers them in the buy too. So that's why we are stabilizing even the economy. Because in terms of energy, in terms of rice, we don't become productive and it don't impact the market. So if anybody say the speech now just an ordinary speech, now just boku talk and not practical, that's just politics. And
Honorable, before me call it come inside. Honorable, before me call it inside, quick one. Honorable Mariama, the studio from the APC, don't indicate to Sierra Leoneans that the feed salon indeed not yield dividends. It make mention of the wage and that of the price of rice, where in actual fact, according to what he say, now just few difference how much they get year monthly and how much the price of rice. Now 3 years along the line, the president's in mandate from 2023, 24, 25, Waiting are some of the gains then and the plans then where only the LCPP gets for put in place as few more years the presidency in term they done. How this feed salon will be actualized and waiting are the way forward.
Okay, so the first thing, when the honorable member in the talk, I overheard him say, because another in the Committee on Agriculture, so another idea as to what in the gone. So to me, as an MP, first, I will expect say if even not go on oversight, but if I ask relevant questions. Myself, I am not there on the ministry and the Committee on Agriculture, but I had the opportunity for go with the chairman, when I APC chairman, and we visited Tomabum, which I will see huge and massive construction work we've been going trying to fix up the irrigation system. And at the sidelines, then we see also huge farming processes where people they don't begin to grow at their own skill level. While government intervention, they win a massive, massive irrigation construction in the Gonde. So, but let's just touch on the quick gains. Okay. Now, the first thing we will get for now under the feed salon projects for state an agenda we will get, we don't begin the work, a practical, a hands-on. Now the fact say we don't cut imports of rice into Sierra Leone by 13%. Then we raise up production of rice. Going out to Tomabum, you go to Rukupu and other areas of the country by 8%, all put together. So when I make it what in the say WFP, instead of importing huge amounts, then cut down the import by 30%. That's a very good pointer for we. And also, one thing we need for know, the rest price go down from 1,000 to 520. For some brands, 600. So if there was no impact, if there was no practicality, if there was no mechanization, then pointers are all, they achieve them. Another good thing we worth mentioning about the feed salon projects that it don't begin to transform lives. In 2024 and 2025, government harvested 1 million hectares of land. So if we able to manage the yield and we manage with storage system, it means we are heading for food sovereignty. So if any body come, they talk to the feed salon or the oak, when somebody they can pray for let oak. But remember, we are not going backward. We are going forward.
All right, honorable.
How horizon begin the drops now, so we go drop. Then to the egg side. Egg today in Sierra Leone, 20% cheaper. A 20% cheaper. Egg don't become cheaper than the one way you produce, where you import. My sister when they talk say egg no matter, but as far as good diversification is concerned, healthy way of eating. If you eat carbohydrates, then you get for mix up a bit with protein. So if government don't make huge improvements on egg production locally, we don't make now think we will buy egg cheaper than the imported one. Onion also 20% cheaper than the imported one. So these are pointers for sure say the feed salon don't begin the hope.
All right, honorable, let's come inside quick one. Personally, I'm glad that I get you or we get you to the on line. You now one of the honorable, you know the only honorable, we'd always comment about you people and suffer one na Kainlau over the younger issue. Now that they talk say the feed salon they make a progress. Anybody will talk say the feed salon or they make a progress, the person not seems to be honest. Now ask you this question. In an honest opinion as member of parliament, you people and still suffer, especially those who they do farming because of this younger issue. Is this something good for right about that the feed salon they make progress?
Okay, thank you. Many people that they suffer definitely because of the simple fact, say, currently the farmlands the swamps, outside and they grow the coffee, cocoa, everything has been seized. So because of that, especially the people of Yenga are suffering. So I agree with you 100% on that. That being said, conditionality is attached to that because they don't get access to the land.
Is
and
that
also
progress?
The salon project what they talk about.
Yes, is that progress to the feed salon?
One and the same everywhere at the same time. Government does strategically position certain key areas where then they look at injecting science into making sure we get more yields. And also we get irrigation facilities. For example, I've been mentioned Tomagom, Yigo, Rukupu. So these are strategic areas where government don't begin to rule out for let them places and they become efficacious enough, for let them become, productive, let them they produce the yield we need. While they inject that into the market, then government they think about expanding. Now every district headquarter town for make sure say would that get swamps then they on them, would that get farmlands then they on them. So now so we go do say that we will reach the PICO one for make sure say food sufficiency will affect that we will get in country.
So how far you don't go as member of parliament so they represent you people from Kailao district in order for make sure say they really gets back them farmland so that they farm so that they will contribute greatly to the feed salon as member of parliament. Have you that been honest and bold for talk to government on their own responsibility for make sure say they settle the Yenga issue? Because now hindrance to the feed salon, as you always say.
Okay. Even yesterday, at the Well of Parliament, I bring up the Yenga issue. I try to tell people, say President Bio, they don't assure we, say an inch of that land not will be left in the hands of the Guineans. And also, I want to make clear the public know, say, President Bio in silence, not to neglect at all. Now, just a strategic kind of direction or discretion way they use for uphold diplomacy. Because when you get an issue where you don't try for resolve bilaterally, work, you get for take at the national, at the regional level, before you finally escalate them now at global level. So we see ECOWAS they don't come do the fact-finding mission, and now that that report has shown this now na President Bio index. So if President Bio as the chairman eventually will go through that report, then and come out with a decision, it's only the time it will begin to escalate them at the global level. So in other words, so far we are on track in the sense that though the Guineans and don't can illegally occupy Yenga, for me as a member of parliament, now every social media platform engaging at the House of Parliament, don't they make clear the world aware say that's an issue and it has to be resolved as soon as possible.
Okay, Honorable.
President, you don't take so far.
Honorable, let me hold you there. Honorable, please.
Yeah.
Let me interject you. Don't you think it's negligence for you for say the president in silence, not to anything where Sierra Leoneans go look at that? Is that not rhetorical? Why must a president of a republic of a nation where in mandate now for support, protect and prevent in citizens from harm, and you they say the president in silence? Is that not rhetorical for the people of Sierra Leone?
You say, can you ask the question again? You are coming in broken.
Okay. You said the silence of a president on the issue of Yenga, and where we don't see clearly from what you say. Is that not rhetorical? Why must he be silent where in mandates to the people of Sierra Leone now for protect, prevent, and make sure say it secure them? And now we they see all things here where they happen. Must he be silent? And if he is silent, is that not rhetorical to waiting exactly is signed for?
No, in the sense, silent at Yenga. Silent at Onga rather. Because social media, they don't negatively propagate the fact that President Diogo Yenga, Onga, United Nations General Assembly, and not mention anything about Yenga. So in silence on the Yenga issue, now Onga, not to neglect at all. Now just a way of respecting diplomacy. Remember, Guinea is a sister country. We cannot afford to fight. We cannot afford for a conflict between we. So now that there is a skirmishery, they are about to be translated into something else, we get to take time for make sure say we handle them with maturity, we handle them with care, so the matter will be resolved on table diplomatically without going into confrontation. So the point where they try for make, we now President Bio in position, one, an inch of that land not will be left in the hands of Guineans. But also two, it try for explore all avenues at the bilateral level, at the regional level, before it will finally escalate them. If he say, it will get headway out, then it will escalate them at the ICJ level or at the UN General Assembly level for intervention and possible actions against the Guineans for illegally occupying our territory. Because at all costs, Sierra Leone therefore defend the sovereignty and territorial integrity of Yenga and Sierra Leone.
All right, Honorable, is there coordination between the MPs then and the ministers? Because yesterday we see Honorable Timothy Kaba on AYV, it say President bring up Yenga issue. And here you dey tell we say President in silence na the UN General Assembly about Yenga not to neglect. So where is the disconnect between the MPs and the Minister of Foreign Affairs? Where is the disconnect to the people of Sierra Leone?
So what did the Foreign Minister say? I don't get that clear.
Yesterday he said the President bring up the Yenga issue. So now they say it's not a neglect where he not bring up the Yenga issue. Is there a disconnect?
Okay, so that was what was making rounds on social media. But
must you believe social media or you have to believe your ministers?
Now, I was not at Onga. The foreign minister was there with the president. So it is possible in one of the engagements then he bring up the issue of Yenga. So authoritatively, he is more senior to be believed because he get access to information more than me, we not been there with the president na Onga. So let's take his view on Yenga, hook, line, and sinker for now. Say yes, indeed, the president engaged.
All right, Honorable, let me come back to the president in speech. We look at the page 5 of this speech here. So we also talk about technical educational support inside his speech. We for him, he don't make sure say they give skills to vulnerable people, physically challenged. We will not call them again disabled people. Now most technical and vocational institutions, higher institutions, as a member of parliament, the one where we get now the studio now we come up from the APC party, Honorable Mariam Bangura. Now that's nothing like that one they know they happen. Now most places especially for young Sawe they cover as member of parliament. What do you will say for that bar?
Okay, so the APC MPC, they see anything like education ongoing, then I'm afraid. Yesterday, the speaker in the admonishment.
It's not like they see anything. It's not like they see anything that happen ongoing for in your community. All that's in praise, especially in the basic education side. Now that you don't see sanitary pads, they go on. That one day he talk and clearly. He say, but the area where you not see no more. Now the school feeding, which we will discuss again shortly. But let me come back to the question I ask you. In the area of providing skills for higher education and vocational institutions for disabled or physically challenged people, is that something real on the ground?
Okay, first, let's put something into context. With regards to education, President Bio na a champion. President Bio don't bring free quality education at this country, unprecedented. No president ever do one at the scale we do expand them. They don't recruit over 10,000 teachers, replacement plus new intake. No president ever do one in the history of this country. Now coming to classrooms, I authoritatively want to refer me sister for let it go check the data. This country, this government, just inside Bombali, they don't do over 200 schools in commission. Let it go and check the data. So, but developments not they come at the same time everywhere. So,
honorable, you don't mind for honorable, you don't mind for name few of those schools na Bombali where President Bio don't build and commission.
I go refer them to the data. I not get that data on.
Okay, what about that one in for Bombali? What about your own community where na Kailao? Is it that something where you say they don't do, President Bio and government don't do na Bombali? They don't do it for you na Kailao?
Yes, na Kailao. Of course, schools that we then don't rehabilitate. Schools that we na schools of now schools and we the feeding program ongoing. Now every part including Kwendu town. Not all schools, but like the RC1 primary school, the RC2 primary school, and other schools. The one at Kangama, then they receive what we call the school feeding programs. And for the classroom rehabilitation, they don't rehabilitate a lot of schools. So the entirety of Kailang.
So how many schools President Bio under this in government really build from scratch to end and give all whatever, because the President Bio also talk in his speech about wash facility, you know, when our water and all sanitation, health, hygiene na then schools then they. How many schools na you chiefdom or na you place where they represent as member of parliament where President Bio don't build from scratch to end and give all them facilities there?
Well, as far as Kisiteng is concerned, we now the first towns that we've been benefit under Tijankaba in time. So we have schools. We get just in Kwendu, we have the RC1 primary schools. The RC1 and RC2 primary schools, we get them. We get the AOG, now a mission, but a government assisted school. Also, you go na Kangama, you get a KDLC primary school, and you also get a secondary school. Now Kwendu as well, you get a Kisibenu secondary school. So we have schools.
All right.
And the education, government they look at improving areas where actually them facilities and they not do. So I make the department sister to the records, because it's not just fine where they come. Yesterday, the records were made clear in the House of Parliament by the chairman.
All right, we get challenge with Honorable online. Is Honorable still on the line, please? All right. I actually want to ask Honorable around the school feeding side. If actually then schools and always don't name na Kailau, Kisiteng chiefdom and other chiefdom then na Kailau they get strength in the.
And also I been really want to ask Honorable the teacher there where the government where they say don't employ thousands of teachers. If all of them teachers then get PIN code. These are some of the questions we're born into Sierra Leoneans as we're here to connect voices. This is Unity Morning Show. Now we come back to the studio. Honorable Mariama, you don't hear the statements and the answers where Honorable from Kailan District don't say. Waiting now your response to her before we quickly run through with text messages.
Quick one, yeah? Let's just go quick to the schools. The man from his speech, he tell me, say, me, even though I not be member of the agricultural committee, I for don't go ask me chairman for the follow-up. But now the same man back we talk about 200 schools, where you ask him, they say for referring to the data, schools are visible structure. If you build 200 schools, like where they claim say na Bombali, that mean a market no need for go look data because you don't even get access, you know sabi. As you see the school, you know say, hey, the president can build school now. It is clear. We not we not a parliamentary procedures we there for. We there for talk to the people there. And I think say all lengths here for be clear to the layman. We not just the lead we safe, now the people there with the lead. Yeah? And this feed salon, if you say rice importation don't reduce by 15%, go na market, Elizabeth, you're a woman. How many country rice or wala rice you see? Now few you go see, then they sell. All now white rice. So what's the point? If it be feasible, yes, if you don't say this, we foresee them. Yes, development and process. But from how long we still this is a new direction. So we expect more from them. And again, if you say Discord day, for like you put things that we're not just clear to the people, there must be a Discord somewhere. If the foreign affairs minister, they give you one statement, and the other member they give you one statement, what do you say? Something not just clear here. If you say President Biwa for be quiet of the younger issues because Guinea is a sister country, whose forum we get we go be more diplomatic more than the hunger. I think that the highest forum in terms of foreign diplomacy. So I think that will be the best side where they go discuss and settle things amicably without any rancor. But if in they say one thing, the other one they say one thing, meaning Sierra Leoneans go question how, like what you just don't do. And all of the things that they say, we are far beyond just saying. People need to see the practicality. You go to market, you they see pepper, the cost of pepper, you they see the rest, you they see everything. It is clear. You don't need for go look data for say rest there. You don't need for look data for say school day. You don't need for go na the data for say school feeding programs. They go. There are schools everywhere. Just go to the localities.
All right. No, Olide, I know you want to follow again more time for talk, but we run out of time. We want for reading the messages, the quick one, and see what people and get for we. Edward M. Abu Bayo say if member of parliament and not get support from the government for go support the community, it's a famine. Then for go support the community in terms of famine and not go able to do this other message I say. Edison Sagbondo say for giving a support to honorable member of parliament from Kalau district in Jamfalatinga. Okay, this one say honorable member na studio really they talk to the felt need of Sierra Leonean step. He say continue, let God bless you, ma. Amadou AKB from Thailand town of Bombali say in here the honorable talk say then don't build and commission over 200 schools there na Bombali. Say me na teacher na Bombali, but nothing like that I not see it all. This one say Muloma Sinava. He say good morning Unity Broadcasting, bravo. I'm watching you from UK. Okay. This other message come out from Frederick Baji. He say Unity Broadcasting. He said the school feeding program is not for all schools in the country. We also want to let the honorable know that we are aware of their plan. It will not work. The feed salon is slowly making progress, but it will take a minimum of 2 to 3 years to reflect on the economy. Mandoa, Manchester. The last message I will read before Rizika is side. This one they come out from Mariam Bilkish Dumbuya. I say Honorable Kanawe Tengbe say prices of agricultural products remain high. So how reflective is it to that common man? These are the messages then so far.
All right. Why would they expect the honorable member from Kailan inside the studio? We go continue for read the message because we don't see the need for making it in our studio. So he might be welcome in a few minutes, but we will continue for read the messages. Ibrahim from Australia say, the good thing about his speech is the opportunity to debate it. Previously, there was no platform where the former president's speech was ever a topic to debate. So this speech is a topic of open debate, which is good. It further say the speech referenced infrastructure, including the airport, traffic lights, and the city overhead bridges, refurbished national stadium, more kids in school in the interior. Mind you, for 60 years of independence, we still complaining of basic amenities. 700 plus carat diamond, EBK shows nothing for it. The nation ends with austerity. Is 7 years enough to take the nation from 62 years of poverty? Guinea is military government, which has been abandoned by ECOWAS. So the speech is doing it. The president is doing it his own way to solve the Yenga issue. The days of EBK, it was a civilian rule in Guinea. That is why it was quiet, but the issue were still there. Please ask the Honorable what is her contribution towards the feed salon, because there is no country in the world where the government does everything. I think the Olive Bee Academy is part of the president's agenda. Miss Khadija, farming projects in Bombali and the Isata Kamara farming project in Kabbalah, are they not working? That's come up from Ibrahim. Now let's go to the text messages. That was a WhatsApp message. Now Mary from Bo say, congratulations, Madam Mariama. You are really telling the world, the people, that this government is not doing anything. And I give you kudos. Let's say it as it is. Let us forget about hiding the truth to Sierra Leoneans. Unity Broadcasting, I hailed you. I am still hailing you, and I'll continue to hail you. These are the views of our viewers, commenters. It has nothing to do with Unity Broadcasting. Now, another one say, Joseph from Kalbata. Congratulations, engineer. Kailan is not a country. I say it's not a country, neither it is a district. It is off from Sierra Leone. What development has Sierra Leone showed from Kailan? You are saying something different. The Honorable Minister is saying something different. Oh, Salon. This president, na God no more. Na ain't go help we if we go ever reach heaven. He has promised 5,000 jobs for the youth, but like what the member of parliament in the studio has just said, the youths are only feeding themselves from drugs. Kush, when they steal from somebody's pocket or car, they go and sell and drink what they want to drink to forget about their trouble. Then the last one I go read come out from Mary again. Mary say, engineer, can you please tell Sierra Leoneans how many teachers are approved with PIN code? You are making statements that does not reflect Sierra Leone. But I see party business. Oh God, help us to lead in another country. But as for Sierra Leoneans, let us sell this country and put the money in our different pockets. All right, Sierra Leoneans, good morning again. We have been joined in the studio. Engineer from the LCLPP. He's a member of parliament from Kailan district. Good morning and welcome to the Unity Morning Show.
Yeah, good morning again. Thank you for having me.
All right, we they get you on the line. We know that the traffic on the way coming, but it's good as well when you join you on the line, Honorable. You just me to read some of the messages. Some messages give you accolades of what you don't do for talk around the Feed Salon project and all that. While some messages them saying, they see the reality on the ground when it comes to the Feed Salon. Reality in the sense like products still expensive in the market. Education teachers they still go on strike whenever school want for open. They also talk about sitting accommodations, the way plenty schools them, government and government assisted schools not really get. So all of these are concerns from the public. We want to give them, because we don't give them to Honorable Marema for respond. So we want to also give them to for let yourself respond to few of the messages that were just on paraphrase for you for let you respond. Start with one, the policy say you talk about the school feeding program, the feed salon where you say they make a progress, but the products in the market still there. What do you go say to that person who send a message?
Okay, so to start with, I wonder the person, to the text I want to encourage them for let it do maybe proper market survey. Rice, few months ago, like I say, we've been the buy them very close to 1,000, and for some brands above 1,000 units. Unprecedentedly, it never happened in the history of this country. We see with the kickstarting of President Bio's vision, we now for mechanized farming in Sierra Leone, where we call them feed salon projects. We just don't sow the seeds. We're not going to sow the seeds and don't begin to produce, the required fruit we required. So now that price they don't drop to. Let the person confirm to me how much they buy one bag rice now. From above 1,000 to now you go to the market for some brand you get them 520, for some 600. So to me that is a gain.
So this particular bag of rice, is it the rest where they produce there, or that this that they imported rest there?
Where I mean they give me analysis, I put her into context. Say we as a nation will increase rice production by 8%, which means we know we will get it what we want. And I also tell you, say, we reduce imports by 13%, saving something like 50 million United States dollars. So let's assume, say, with President Bio's in effort, we also try by second quarter inside 2026 for able increase, for able drop them back by the import, we able drop them by another 13%, which means we are slowly heading to food sufficiency, because that money now they use $50 million, you able save $30 million, $60 million just on rice imports. Then it means we go down to save a lot. But remember, the challenge we get on agriculture now an aged problem. My sister and Fambule, when they in the slogan was agenda for prosperity, but they did nothing. We were living purely on subsistence.
Then you and new direction.
Me and the new direction, we have brought in mechanization.
So what is that new direction for the mechanization side?
Fine.
We get mechanization farming tools as they speak.
Perfect. So we don't bring tractors. Okay. We don't invest huge amounts of monies into irrigation programs. We don't invest into doing research for see how they do some crossbreeding, for make sure say any rice will they grow, it gets the scientific backup for produce more yield. We don't think as to how they invest into storage facilities, because remember, when you get the yield, you get the storage, then you become more efficient. We don't prove and we don't test the market, say just in 2024 and 2025 we able do for cassava and rice up to 1 million and above hectares. We translate that into actual value. It means Sierra Leoneans, if we only maintain that yield, then we maintain the storage. Usa would they keep landing. We don't need to go big post again for food. So that is the beauty about the feed salon. We say APC for take and serious, SLPP for take and serious, because this line for make me and my sister with Fambule not sleep with angry.
All right. So when you talk about angry, we know now something we don't say in this country. We all born meet angry. But what you go say to that person? We always they say during this one term we wanna bring this feed salon. And they tell the angry don't come bokupa smack na the country.
No, I beg for disagree.
Okay, why?
It's not ever possible. Now let me tell you. First, during the APC regime, these were the days when we had diamonds in this country. They did nothing. As far as Dr. Ernest Bai Koroma in days, this is the time when titanium dioxide, rutile, you get iron ore, they boomed at the international world. Salon, they get money, foreign exchange, Boku, they did nothing. So that shambles, so let me don't left way into. We don't try for clean them, and now we try for project ourselves. So I feel say we for really declare for President Biu by now instead of people making those comments.
All right.
I want to encourage my brothers.
Honorable, you, Papa born you, waiting in or do. Does that mean where you come, you not go able to do am? So if APC where you refer to, not able to do when the country, according to you, been get box size, all of that thing, they not do am. Why the LCPP not for able to do am at a pace where Sierra Leone they expect more? Because when you look at the general public then perspective about His Excellency coming to power, they felt he was coming with a very strong opportunity for Sierra Leone in terms of security, because it gets a military background. Wetin are some of them things that we feel say APC no do, we will not safe no one do at all for the people of Sierra Leone?
So a very good question. If you look at my presentation, I don't try for tell you say what thing they not do na in we don't them back up. First, we don't try for clean. Sorry for the language. Then deadlock, we don't try for clean them off. Because remember, you cannot be operating on subsistence farming. Then you expect say you will be results driven. So the APC focus was import driven dependence. But we don't see say a good for be import driven. A good because to be honest, when you buy, it easy for you just buy you can't wait at your country. But when you say they produce, it's better because you people can get direct access to that. When I make today in this country, ever since APC not go one self, today we have 3 rice mills operational, fully operational in Sierra Leone. This is show say we are a responsible government and we're ready for change the trajectory. So asking me that what did they not do, why we not do it? No, if we not be the do it, not for the tell you, but then good successes they are the tell about.
All right, Sierra Leoneans go one for no, then 3 rice mills. Then we talk about. You can show me them locations.
I'm not going to speak to data, but if you go na you go na Rokupu now, who say na the stronghold of we sister. Definitely one of them rice mill and the. I'm not going to give strategic locations, but at the talk with allow me. Remember, what the Canada, I was only invited here. In fact, for saying an online TV, I never knew I was there. So first, I want to say sorry to the public that I can't late because that's not part of my character.
Okay.
I called the person who scheduled me this morning now for say it's about time. How can we connect? They say you go for Canada. 48 now. Now I don't care now.
It's good
the traffic from uphill court to here was very
tense.
Yes, it was very tense.
Okay.
So in other words, what you had to try for say, let's look at the thing holistically. I will not be speaking to exact who side is day. But if you want the proof, just after here, I can provide a proof and you hear it. That we have 3 rice mills operational now in Sierra Leone. And she was there when that was read yesterday also. President Biu not the lie. President Biu not talk and do president. All what he do, don't put on a presidential address.
So there rice mill there. So for me, I get concerned. It's not about getting them. It's about making use of those rice mill. We really, like you say, na subsistence farming. Most people they embark on. You know they embark on then that commercial farming. So for ask the question around this rice mill don't get at them places that also we they talk about. Now government farms and they make use of them rice mill and they on just me post in Fambul and they go create and make use of them rice mill there.
Okay, so first the next phase of the Feed Salon agenda. Now how they begin to ramp up job creation. God willing, Like we don't begin to set the architecture, the engineering aspect. Now we get for begin the hire quantum of youth. We go for run them machines there, operate na them rice mills, then milling farms there, and also na the agri farms. If you go na Tomabum, the pumping station, the SCADA room, the supervisory control and data acquisition control center, get for be manned by skilled people. They get for be manned by people where go sit down here, you remotely they run a pump, wait for irrigate, acres of land or hectares of land on the left flank and on the right flank. So therefore, for now, we know they say as a party, we don't do it. But what's important, one let the nation know say the trajectory we don't take, they about for lead way to food sovereignty.
All right, Honorable, let's quickly talk about this Yenga issue. As member of parliament, you people then they still cry about things then where they know they expect at all. The sovereignty is tight. Then freedom, free. The president's been vowed to Sierra Leone and say he will protect every life. Is he protecting the lives of Sierra Leoneans now that you constituency or now that you chiefdom? We're up to now the Yenga issue now a threat to Sierra Leoneans.
Oh yes. First, for put something into context, you don't ask me about Yenga, but now you repeat Yenga. I like it because that's my baby, and I am always willing to defend in it. Again, I want for reminisce me last statement. Say, an inch of that land not will be left in the hands of Guineans. Quoted President Bio on a one-on-one conversation. And additionally, the footsteps of President Bio, what he don't do so far, they depict the fact, say, what he even don't tell me, and what he don't tell the nation in the presidential address, for say, Yenga na our land and our sovereignty, we will defend them, they don't begin to work towards them. One, we see unprecedentedly ECOWAS move a high-powered delegation, a fact-finding mission, then come. That not be ever happen. In the past, Yenga problem would only see people they try for mediate at the bilateral level, but wait till it come back. It make like it don't, it come back. But the level where President Bio don't take now at the ECOWAS level, if we able resolve them, then a permanent solution would they look out for. We then kind back and forth so would they again. So if you ask me, yes, President Bio, they provide support for the people of Yenga. Remember, when you say the people of Yenga, Yenga na a small village, but Yenga has got linkage overlying connection with several other villages, and all of those villages are protected. We get huge amount of military presence securing those villages, including Sokoma. Sokoma na like how many you two sit also now? That is Sokoma, and this is Yenga. Kusai, the honorable member Sidon. Then villages they now like Kusai, my brother Sidon, me there. So all side the Guineans and then Yanda, then we are here. But all these other areas deployment day. And what they tell you about deployment, huge military presence. For security reasons, I'm not going to show the amount, but they talk about huge military presence. We be say push can to show we able to take on whosoever we not the enemy. But we own targets now for resolve issues diplomatically.
All right, Honorable Mariama, you don't hear me waiting. The Honorable Member of Parliament, Skyland District, don't talk. We dey give 2 minutes because we try for round up now. We have producer done the.
Okay, let me just make one quick thing.
All right.
In 2018, this feed salon, because normally me na person, I just want to be realistic. Rest na been 200,000. We get celebrity cover. After now, then the regime after 2018, let's go up to over 1 million. I think so now that now the reason make they denominate the currencies. Because if fear for they go by less 1 million and make it to 1,000, we change the thing. But even at that, comparatively, now the rest now 650. You know, even reach the price weight been then. We will not been take feed salon, no. But we just believe say it's a duty on the government for make everybody eat. So considering we are having that 800,000 the wage bill and 200,000 for a bag of rice, at least per Santigi able to cater for a family with one bag rice. But now with much as they don't say the feed salon, thank God my brother say, then they speculate, say it go be. Now honest man, and happy for that.
I didn't say that.
Say then just don't put mechanism in place.
The APC
it's not
always
forthcoming. We not see it. We dey hope for say.
No.
Mami Fatu will buy one bag rice for me fish.
No, I didn't say
at the end of the day.
I tell you say.
You say the
development
the rice
process.
mills they get for train. So when
development
the
process.
Say the expatriates go the camp for country people at the rice mills.
We don't invest.
Make the farms.
We don't invest.
At least
we don't begin to produce.
We been don't show.
You see where President Bill na come there.
On my legs, please. Give me time. Now, 2 minutes you don't take, so I want to add
for ya.
You mean they talk and not say anything?
For this well of parliament,
so it is clear. President Koma, we been believe with the All People's Congress, we are the party for the ordinary man, not just the higher cadres. Now even at the reason we make we think say we not for make PR system because we have different ideologies. We believe for cater for the ordinary man. Nothing will go resist. We will make noise about because there is no way they go take we back positive noise. There is no way they go take we back to one party state. It's not possible. We are a democratic elected state, multi-party system. Even the smallest voice must be heard.
All right. Before we wrap up, we know we be done the give time. Instead as well, we don't get time. We want for be fair now. Before we wrap up, in one sentence for you, Honorable Mariam Bangura, send a message to President Bio if really Wale Salon develop.
Well, so the President Bio if really want for Wale Salon develop, let me make sure say all waiting you don't write in this paper. Apart from the PR system, be visible. Not so only pen and paper work we want for see. We want to see the youths of this nation free from drugs. We want to see responsible youths. We want to see all the skill trainings go to responsible youths without kush and tramadol. And let him know say the schools, the universities are now breeding grounds for drug addicts. And secondly, this is a democratically elected nation. We are in a multi-party state. We believe in all people's voices. Everybody is important. We don't want a skillfully one-party system. People don't die for that. We don't fight for that. A lot don't happen for let we get a multi-party system. And now we want to stand by them. We don't want a skillfully de facto one-party state by the proposed PR system. Thank you.
All right. Honorable Kailan District. We want to let you also talk to Sierra Leoneans because you are not talking to the president because this is your government. But we want you now to talk to the people of Sierra Leone in 1 minute. What would would they expect from your party and your government?
Okay, so first I will start the concluding message to Usai Mrs. Taleb, talk about drugs. APC that they introduce drug in Sierra Leone. Will not be ever know about that.
Continue.
One cocaine drug full of other bad substances from where them bring her where we don't come with it and fight the drug menace. We don't pass in a parliament several good laws. We actually they try for prevent the intake of drug, etc., etc. And let the people be rest assured. Say President Bill don't make sure say that they monitor everybody for make sure say drug not coming to a country, and also those who are responsible for the do illegal drug businesses and act the way they say when they catch you, they gonna Pademba Road for like 15 years and you pay 100 million fine. Also, I want to let the people that know say the PR system now one of the best systems where they into practice now 80% of the countries existing in the world, for which Sierra Leone are just part of them. All the big countries where you think of, they practice the PR system. The PR system, they provide inclusivity. The PR system, they allow the ordinary person, once you get voice, for let you system be impacted, let your voice be heard in the House of Parliament. My sister said they have sometimes not to be in PR system, and not they go to Parliament. So the PR system not get anything for do with what we sister they say then go resist. If my sister they talk about resistivity, we we have the gadgets to be able to resist whatever they come up with.
What's the gadget?
Fine. We have the gadgets.
Which one?
The gadget, we have the political message that we can give to the people, and the people will resist them again come 2028. Because development now and delivery. Yes. We don't see 2.2 billion. They come unprecedentedly in Sierra Leone for can make sure say we provide energy access from Musa Ode at 6%, then left with 15%. We they take from Musa Ode now at 6% to 78%.
Who give light say people let's say lights no more with
she's interrupting. She's interrupting.
We actually not get better term.
Energy and they bring about industrialization. So I expect the sister in the APC for no say.
Who give una light say una complain? Na lights no more with
So look, honorable mama, na for la.
Yeah, la.
We get 40 seconds for long.
Exactly.
Yes. So you talk about.
She has enjoyed the laxity of this place. I feel say una for don't give me like 10 minutes for her to do something, but
no, the ball in the courts now, sir.
Okay. So also one thing we I want for make level sister no.
The people not to me.
And the people, the nation for no. Now the fact say it don't take we Salo on the suffer under one bad party state system. We also the champion of that was the APC. We now fight for democracy. Marabio is a champion of democracy. So Marabio now will condescend into bringing Sierra Leone again, as alleged by my sister, to one party state. The PR system, like I say, now a system where we plan for fine tune. Usai
fine tune from where? From one party?
For now, the PR system is being practiced predominantly in the House of Parliament.
Okay.
But we want to extend it to the executive branch, whereby you see, if this party win, let's say SLPP 2028 again, we'll go for win with no runoff. We will win, let's say, with 56%. The remaining percent, if na APC or any other party, they una say una get una own quota. If na 5 minister, 5% una get, then the ministerial position and then una get her. So this is the beauty. So President Bio to me na a genius na Sierra Leone. We have to. Right. We go only miss him when he go don't go.
I'm afraid we don't.
And lastly,
lastly,
as far as Sierra Leone is concerned, we don't embark on local production, and that is the roadmap to food sovereignty. Thank you.
All right, Sierra Leoneans, we tell una plenty thank you. We don't run out of time now. We tell the honorable member from Kailan plenty thank you, and honorable Mariama also from Freetown, where the APC can represent. We also tell him plenty thank you. It has been a great opportunity for when we join somebody they beg again. He say, read this my last comment. It's for honorable from the Kailan district. He said, thank you, honorable member of parliament representing Kailan district in the well of parliament. The information given by honorable Tengbe is factual. 70% of primary school is in Kisiteng are receiving school feeding program on monthly basis. The government supported youth farm in Kisiteng from 2019 to 2021. Government is also providing support of younger displaced people. Well, we go tell plenty thank you. That person they repeatedly don't send this message to me. I think he sent on a Facebook, my colleague read, and then he sent again to me phone that I get for reading. So that's not the compliment we then give you from what he said and say a factual. However, we go stop from that because we not get time again. Yusuf?
Yes, Famu, I want to say thank you. Koro Janelle as well. They praise say the PR system is the best for our country. What he say, this other person say the woman from the APC side really they talk to reality. We President Bio in talk one na paper good. He say he wish that one day for coming to practical. Well, I also want to take the time left for this morning. Want to say thank you to USN message. You will take part in the program. You self will listen, no, you would send message. We appreciate your efforts. We also want for the encourage for continue for follow Unity Broadcasting. Now all the social media handles them. Follow, like, share, and subscribe. But good thank you to the cameraman behind the camera, when Alfred Pewa, the newly father in town. So I was a thank you to them. Thank you to David Hardin, the head of technical team, Williams and Alpha Jopa, who supports the cameraman, and also we producer. Suleiman Jallo. So till another time again, I want to wish you a splendid and wonderful Tuesday. Good morning.
Unity Broadcasting Television don't come for unify, sensitize, and inform Salon people home and abroad. Broadcasting TV don't come.
For developments now we country see.
Unify, sensitize, and inform we all.
For developments now we nation salo.
Unity Broadcasting TV don't come.
For developments now we country see.
Unify, sensitize, and inform we all.
For developments now we nation salo.
We now independent media house. We dey here for unify, sensitize, and inform. Sierra Leoneans home and abroad.
We dey here so for talk.